Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's been a while. I know it's just been crazy busy with work and spring's coming and things are needing to get done outside and it's just pulling me every which direction. But I want to really focus on for the next month or so, a couple months at least, really getting some good footage of some videos, some bison, us doing some farm work, plant some seed. Checking the cows, moving the cows, everything to do with the farm. So I want to try and put out at least a video a week if I can. So bear with me. I know it's been a while, but I'll try and get on a better track here. I'm just kind of out in the field here checking on some of the animals. I'm just going to check out one of the fields out back to see if there's much weeds growing or not. We're going to maybe start thinking about seeding it this weekend. So just wanted to check and see how much weeds are there, if we need to do a spray on it. And just thought I'd stop and see some of the buffalo. Try and get some of these calves in the camera here if we can. There's a few over there. These girls here kind of milling around. They're just probably thinking about calving soon. And way back in the corner there, you can see that one running towards. There's a bunch in the corner over there, and they have a whole bunch of calves over there. It's kind of funny when they calve, they kind of separate themselves out. Like a group will go off by themselves, and it's like the little maternity ward. They kind of I think they kind of help each other out. It's almost like, and they have their calves and they kind of stay over there until they're big enough, and then they'll come back and join the other cows in the main herd. It's kind of cool. There's lots of them hiding in the bush back there. I would say total right now there's probably well over 50 calves. Probably it's hard to count. They all look the same now, and you can't tell one apart from the other. But I would say there's probably around 50 out of the 120. I would maybe say we're close to half, maybe a little less than half. But I'd say the next few weeks there'll be a lot more to come. Try and get some good footage of them a little later. It's windy today. Hopefully you guys can hear me all right. I got a new drone too. I want to start getting some nice aerial shots and stuff with, and get some good cinematic photography type things with that. So I got a new toy to play with and try and figure out, and I'm sure it'll be pretty cool to get some shots with the drone for you guys to look at too. Anyway, I'm gonna keep going back into the field, just some back there a ways, check out the grass, see how it's coming along. We've been really dry actually the last little bit here. Haven't got any rain since the snow's left, and yeah, if we don't get any kind of moisture here fairly soon, then we're gonna risk that the grass is not gonna do very well this year. So hopefully there's some rain in the forecast, and we can maybe get a bit of rain to get this grass started. So I'm gonna keep going on, and I'll show you some things as I go. There's a bunch of babies running through the bush there. I'm not sure if you can see them or not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 that I can see there. Lots of little orange guys. They're so cute this time. I'll fly the drone up a little later and kind of get a bird's eye view of them all hiding in the bush there. There's all the bulls, 10 of them there. They're looking pretty good. Won't be long, in another month or so they'll be out with the cows. Seeing how many girlfriends I can get. Yeah, they look really good over the winter. They look like they're wintered really good. They're out picking out in the grass and all the stubble here in this field. And they're getting lots of eats still. We'll have to, this is the field they're going to spray here out and seed it down to a grass, oats and a grass mix on the weekend here. So I'm still checking to see if there's some weeds growing right here. It's not a really good representation because it's kind of where they've been feeding them. There's lots of straw and stuff here, but up on top here I'll show you there's lots of little weeds starting there. So we'll go get her sprayed out, get them knocked back so there's no competition for the oats and the grass when they start to germinate and grow. I'll run up on top of the hill to show you that. This big hill here, it was our toboggan hill. It's a pretty good little hill. We have a campfire over there by the bush and skidoo up around the top, drop us off, sled down, do it over and over again. It's a pretty good little hill. I remember a lot of good times here when I was a kid. Anyway, I'll go run up to the top and show you what we're going to spray. Lots of stubble trash in here, which really helps keep down the weeds. It's going to preserve that soil moisture, and we'll just be able to seed right into this with our drill, and they'll have lots of seeds will have lots of protection from the wind and erosion and stuff. This was an oat crop we seeded last year in here that the herd grazed in July and August, and they had a good graze, but we still left lots of trash on it, and it's gonna help us out with this new grass seed and oats that are going to go into this year. I just pulled back the straw here, and even though it's dry, there's still moisture there, but it is definitely dry just because we haven't had a lot of rain. But the moisture's there. It's only a little bit under the soil, and the moisture's there. But these little weeds growing up here, I think these are stinkweed and some other ones. But we'll get a initial burn off on these weeds so they don't end up out competing the oats and the grass that we're going to be seeding, and it'll knock those down, and then the oats and the grass will have a chance to grow and not have to worry about competing with these little guys. So I think that's going to get sprayed either Thursday or maybe Wednesday or something like that, and it should be good to go for us to come in here on the weekend and seed down some grass. There's a little guy. There's a whole bunch here. They're all here. All the cows, I think, ran down to this corner because they know that when they go through this gate, they go into the first grass for the year. So this is their gate to go out there. So they all know, see me riding around, and they think the gate's gonna get opened for them, but not yet. Gotta wait another couple weeks. The grass in the hayfield there is not quite ready yet. Gotta give her at least till June 1st, even into first week of June before we let them in there. We really need some more rain to get the grass established and get on its feet. So we'll keep them in here. They got the bush over here. We're gonna open them up so they can go in the bush over there, and they can pick around there, and we'll just keep feeding them. I'd rather keep feeding them bales than put them on grass too early and have them knock back that grass, just because the grass wasn't ready. So I'd rather much rather give them a few more bales and make sure that grass is ready for them before we put them out to pasture. And then that gives us the oats and stuff a little more time to grow too, before they go into there. So they got lots of room in here to go around and roam around and have their babies, and yeah. I'll head back to the shop, try and get some close-ups of these little guys. They're always so scared right now when they first have them. They always got to run away. You know, in another month, some of these little calves will be up sniffing the gator here. They'll be up there trying to figure out what this is, and they'll be up sniffing it and trying to get close to it. But right now, they're usually kind of skittish and shy, so they all run off pretty quick. But they warm up. There, made her back in the shop. The wind out there was terrible, guys. I'm sorry if you couldn't hear me out there in the field. I tried my best to talk as loud as I could, but it seems like it's windier all the time here. I don't know, it's just that time of year, I guess. But yeah, we're gonna have to bring the seed drill out sometime this week, because they're gonna be spraying that field back there Wednesday or Thursday, I think. So we'll likely get this thing out one day this week, and one evening here, and get it out of the shop, make sure everything's good on it, grease it up if we have to, kind of go through it and make sure she's ready to go for the weekend when we got a seed. So kind of give you a bit of a rundown maybe when it's outside. If you haven't seen this before, it's a John Deere 1590 no-till drill. It works awesome for just seeding right into sod, stubble, lots of trash, don't matter, it'll seed right into it. Just because it has this single disc on it that'll just cut one slit. Seed falls out right here. Light packing wheel, and then the covering wheel on the back. And you can set the down pressure on it and go through hard stuff. It don't matter. It'll seed it right into anything and minimally disturb it. So it works great for us. We're really happy with it. And our little mixer that we mix our cocktail seeds in to put into the drill. We're not high tech here, but it gets the job done. And then this is our seed we're going to be seeding here, our grass mix here. Let's go to alfalfa, meadow brome, meadow fescue, tall fescue, plantain chicory, sweet clover, orchard grass, timothy, and then oats are going to be kind of the base for mostly this year. A lot of the grass and stuff will probably end up coming this year. I think alfalfa and stuff will come this year, but a lot of the grasses stuff will really take off next year once that first cover gets cut off and grazed. So yeah, it'll be interesting. It's quite a bit of variety in that. Lots of options for the bison to graze on in this blend. So first time trying it, so I'm sure it'll be a good learning experience, and I'm sure it'll work out pretty good. So yeah, we got those bags there and that drill, and we'll get some seeding done. But anyway, guys, that's probably gonna do it for this video. Like I said, we'll probably get the drill out one night this week, get it all out there, hooked up, make sure it's ready to go for the weekend, and show you some of that action. So stay tuned for that. If you guys haven't done so already, please like this video, subscribe to the channel down below if you haven't done it. Really appreciate it. Go check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and be sure to go to ccrbison.com and get yourself some nice merchandise. Hats are there, shirts are there, sweaters are there. Go check it out, guys. I'm sure you'll really like it. So anyway, guys, till next time, have a good one, and we'll see you. Bye.